Just because you're camping doesn't mean that you can't have an oven. This is the Coleman oven. We've actually had this for many years. It's been around a long time. And I'm sure you've heard about the Omnia oven with its donut-like shaped cooking, but you probably have not heard about the Hajka oven. And it definitely has some features that the other ones don't. We did purchase the 2 other ovens ourselves, but the Hajka was given to us for review. If you want to know how we handle free products, you can go check out this link on our website. Now, we have had this for a while. We've been testing it out a lot, and they have made one small change, which I'll show you in just a little bit. You have found Explorer Trek Adventure with Kelly and Greg. We cover everything camping, from backpacking to adventure vans. I'll have affiliate links for the ovens and everything we talk about down in the description below, so it's easy for you to find. This is all the pieces that the oven comes with. We've got our base plate, and it has this hole in it, which is, this is how the air gets in through it, so that's why you can't use this in an induction oven. And when you put that on there, you also now have a heat plate, and this is what actually was changed in the newer versions. They have it actually screwed on, so it's a little bit easier to attach to the sides. The hot air comes through this hole, hits this plate, and that's going to disperse the heat all around. Next up, you have the still plate, and that goes right into here. And once that's in, you can actually cook directly onto this, but there is a stainless steel pan that you can set right there as well. And what's neat about this is there's also a little grate. So if you wanted something that needs to be get some airflow underneath it, you can set that right in there. And last up, we have this little pan, and that actually is coated with ceramic. We've used this for cobblers, cornbread, made some actually nice loaf of bread in it. And finally, you have the lid. It has a little silicone handle, a little steam vent hole, and it goes right on top. For size comparison with the Omnia oven, if we take the lid off the Omnia and put the Hajka on there, you can see it's just a little bit smaller. If we put the pan in there, it is quite a bit smaller, but of course you're not dealing with this big hole. For the 2 of us, it's a perfect size. It really depends on what you're going to be cooking.
You will notice that the Hajka does not have a temperature gauge right here. You don't actually need a temperature gauge for these ovens. You don't need a special stove. You can use your standard 2-burner stove, but we just use a single burner here. One thing you're going to want to watch out for is having a stove with a windscreen. This one has a windscreen here and then an internal one here. You're going to be cooking low temperatures. That's the key to these ovens, low and slow. If you try to cook fast and hot, everything's just going to fry.
We're taking a little break from filming to walk down on the beach. We're actually camping down here this weekend. Unfortunately, there's a huge storm that's supposed to be coming in tomorrow. On our way walking down here, I was checking out some recipes, and we're gonna be cooking some peanut butter cake. Something I have never done before, but what better way to test out a new recipe than in a video? Wish me luck.
Actually walking on the beach with bare feet. That doesn't happen in Oregon very often.
It does not happen in Oregon very often.
Kind of a sad beach shell day. This is the only one I found. Looks good on that side. Yeah, sad.
Now that we've gotten some exercise in, let's go make some cake. I'm gonna cross my fingers that this is going to work out perfectly.
Nice thing about this loop is for whatever reason, everybody's staying in the other one. There's hardly anybody here.
Does anybody else do this? Anytime Greg walks by an empty campsite, he has to check to see if there's any wood. Halfway burnt, but he still thinks it's good enough.
Last night we had a huge fire on all donated wood.
I found this recipe on the internet under noracooks.com. She's got some great recipes. So we're gonna make our buttermilk supposedly. We're using some soy milk and some apple cider vinegar. I actually packed apple cider vinegar a while back. I'm glad I did, because I needed that. Since it's a little bit smaller container, I'm actually having the recipe, because this normally does like a 9x13 pan. I'll put the recipe in the description if you're interested. 1 cup flour. And since we don't actually have powdered sugar for the frosting, we are substituting it with maple syrup. Normally I would use a knife, but I'm not going to tap that out. We're just gonna kind of wing it. This is a 1/4, so that's about half. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna do another container, and that's gonna be our peanut butter, oil, and sugar. It does call for quite a bit of sugar, so this is definitely gonna be sweet. We are doing 1/2 cup. So on the full recipe, it is a full cup of sugar. I need a 1/4 cup peanut butter plus 2 tablespoons. It does call for this to be all mixed in, like with a mixer, but since we don't have that, I'm just gonna have to wing it with a spoon. Okay, let's get all that peanut butter in there. I found this silicone spoon at REI, and we'll use that because you don't want to use metal on these containers. Oh, this looks like peanut butter goodness, I guess.
That is a ton of sugar.
Oh, that mixed up really well. We're going to be mixing part flour, part milk. Yeah, let's just dump it all in and just go for it. I already spilled a little flour out. I should have done the big flour, the big bowl. Quick baking tip, I store all my spices in these little jars. I wish they were in glass because, you know, glass in vans is not great, but we haven't found anything yet to substitute that with. I'm gonna taste this. Oh, that's really good. Reminds me like of a peanut butter cookie. Let's go put this out in the pot and get it cooking. I'm going to lightly spray this pan just so that we make sure it doesn't stick. It shouldn't stick, but it's old habits die hard. I have to do it. Yeah, let's scoop this in here. Hopefully we didn't do too much. It seems pretty thick for cake batter, but we'll see. Okay, let's get this going. Let's get the stove on and cooking. Let's do it half. We don't need it to be too hot. Put this right in there. And put the cover on. It says it takes about 28 minutes, so let's check it after 10. It might take a little bit longer since we are doing a lower heat on this. The sun is finally going down. It's a nice view. Time to go clean up that mess. And you know what the nice thing about this is? It's not too peanut buttery. This is gonna be delicious if it works. Greg's got the campfire all ready, and let's check on this cake. It's actually been 25 minutes. Oh, that's looking good. It's definitely has risen. Let's get a knife and poke it. It looks like it's still, yeah, it still has some time to go. But you can see around the edges, oh my goodness, it smells good. I can smell that peanut butter. But you can see around the edges, it's starting to brown up. Okay, let's give it at least another 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it's hard to get Kelly outside by the fire because it gets cold, but I found it. I got her last year this for Christmas, and this is a Dometic seat heater. I like it because it comes with the cord all bundled up, and it gets insanely hot with the 12-volt plug. Oh, that is donated wood right there. That's what I call a good fire.
You get some nice warmth and some yummy smells.
It's already started, the coldness.
Let's look at it.
Look at this sunset.
It's been 45 minutes, so let's double check this. Oh, that's looking good. I may have cooked it a little bit too long.
Let's get a little crispy on the outside.
Oh yeah, that's good. So let's turn this off. And we are going to try flipping it onto a plate and then flipping back over again.
I've seen this on the internet. It's gonna work.
Oh shoot. Let's flip it again without destroying it.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Turned out good.
Yeah.
Nice
Now,
and crispy on the outside.
we were going to put the frosting on it, but the batter was so sweet. I think we're just going to try it with no frosting.
Yeah, I don't think it needs frosting.
Yeah.
It has a ton of sugar.
So let's get some forks and try this. It's going to be hot though, so we should probably let it cool down just a little bit. It has gotten very cold, so let's go over to the fire. I need to put my bun warmer on and see how this tastes. Okay, let's give this a try.
Are we raw dogging it going right
Yeah,
in?
we're gonna just go dig right in. It's kind of crumbly, so I think the frosting would have kept it all together.
It looks hot.
It's hot. It tastes like a giant peanut butter cookie. Oh, I think the frosting might have added some extra goodness to it though. Oh, that's pretty good.
Let me try. Peanut butter cookies are my absolute favorite. Should we do like the smash the fork things in this giant thing? Like we do with cookies? Oh yeah, it is a little crumbly in the middle. I do like how it's all crispy on the outside.
That's a huge bite.
It is a huge bite. Oh, it smells like a big cookie.
That was still a big bite.
It's actually not as sweet anymore. That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I think that if we had added frosting, it would be even better. But doesn't it not taste like a big peanut butter cookie?
It does. It tastes like a big fluffy peanut butter cookie. I've been having more.
Final thoughts on the Hajka oven. I actually really like it. It's compact enough that it doesn't take up terrible amount of space in the van, and you can make a whole bunch of different things. We've done pizza, which was nice because you can make your own little individual pizza. We've done some apple crisp that turned out really good. We even did a peach cobbler when we were up in Montana from fresh peaches that we got from the farmer's market. That was awesome. But there's multiple things that you can use this oven for.
When we baked the bread inside of that ceramic coated pan, it cooked in there really well, got it nice and crispy on the outside, but it didn't stick like at all. It just like popped right out of there. So I actually really like that. And I appreciate that it's the ceramic coating and not the Teflon or something like that. Another reason why I like the Hajka oven, it's not made by this giant conglomerate company that's making this. It's made by Eric in Sweden. His name is Eric Tornblad, and he actually took him 3 years to make this. Over 200 baked cakes and pizzas later, he can proudly present the Hajka oven. He originally started out on Kickstarter, but you can find his ovens right here if you want to help support small business. As I've been chowing away on this giant, I'm just going to say this giant peanut butter cookie because that's what it is. So this would be an awesome birthday cake for the peanut butter lovers out there.
You can go watch this video next. You can find us at exploretrekadventure.com, and we'll see you next time.